What's up, guys? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and this is my new setup for now, and it's pretty great. Honestly, it's a little smaller than what I've had before, only one screen, but you know, you make do with what you got. So thank you very much to the family who's allowing me to be here. I really do appreciate it, and it's helping me do all these videos for you. So yeah, hi, it's been a while. Happy New Year. So the first review of the new year, what do I want to review? Well, it's going to be this guy. This is the Barracuda Fast SSD from Seagate. Now, Seagate's been in the memory game for storage game and that kind of game for also very long. When I was contacted by them regarding their brand new fast external portable SSD, I could not wait to give it a shot because I tend to SSD up everything that I can, including my Xbox. I really did want to give this a fair shot, put it through its paces, and you know, I've got a few things I gotta say about it. So first off, let's take a look at this. This is the Seagate. This is the Barracuda, the fast Barracuda, the super fast Barracuda, fast SSD Barracuda Snake. It's nice and small. It's not too large. I don't think it's even 2 inches, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's measurements. We'll put measurements right here. But it's definitely smaller than your standard external drive, if you will, and it just plugs in via USB Type-C. And the nice thing too is the cables that it comes with are both USB Type-C to USB Type-A, as well as USB Type-C to USB Type-C. And we'll get to which one you should use. And I think you know the answer, but you know, 2 options here. And so there's a couple of ways that I put it through its paces, if you will. I installed a game on there, Apex Legends for PC. I also watched a movie from it. That didn't really show much, if I'm being honest. And then I did the standard benchmark test utilizing a free tool, which I captured online. And honestly, like, the read-write speeds are in and around like 540 megabytes per second. I mean, that's pretty good for a SATA drive. And that's the thing. This is a SATA drive. It's not a M.2 or anything like that. So if you're expecting that kind of quote unquote fast speed, that this isn't what it's gonna perform at that rate. But for SATA drives go, as far as those go, it's not too bad. And this is the terabyte. They obviously have a few other variants as well too. But one of the more popular competitors, if you will, isn't Western Digital that comes to mind. It's actually Samsung and their T5 external portable drive. And it looks like this. And there's a little blue drive. You know, I think it was introduced at CES just a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I fell in love with it, and I bought one almost immediately. And that's actually what I've been running all my Xbox games off of. And it's only a 512 gigabyte external SATA drive. But again, it's a SATA drive. It's an external drive. It's quite small. It's a little bit smaller. And the read-write speeds between the two are roughly the same. I would argue with the newer drive, the Barracuda drive, 4K content will be read or written a little bit faster, but it's almost negligible. The Barracuda drive is a little bit bigger as well too, which from the point of view of, oh look, a dog. From the point of view of a technologist, not everything that is small is good. My girlfriend made a great point. If it's small, I'm bound to lose it, or the probability of me losing it is much higher. And if you're spending close to $200 for memory, you might not want something to be that small. You want it to be like almost easily found. So I mean, maybe the Barracuda has a little bit of a nudge in that direction. As an Xbox guy, having that Barracuda green, and it's almost the same kind of green as an Xbox, it just visually, it's kind of nice, especially with all my chroma stuff as well too. But as long as you have the SATA performance for read and write speeds and that kind of experience, the overall time that I spent with the Barracuda was fine. It was I wouldn't necessarily say it was top notch, but it was fine. It did exactly what I expected it to do, and I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. I will say, and as I mentioned before, between the two cables, if you have a USB Type-C, especially USB Type-C with Thunderbolt, do that. do that. There's no question that speed is going to be even better than just the standard USB-C to USB Type A. But between the two, with my USB Type C setup that I do have at my beck and call, the Type C did have a little bit of bump when it came to read and write speeds. Again, it was kind of negligible because depending on the kind of file that you're transferring, I doubt you would really notice the difference. But it's nice to have that extra oomph just in case you are going to be transferring or writing a large file from one drive to the other. Plus, if you're a creator and you get this drive, Adobe has a Creative Cloud photography plan that you get 2 months for free. So you can try, I think it's like Lightroom or Illustrator. Is Illustrator in here? Nevertheless, this works on Mac, works on PC. You can format it, throw it on an Xbox, throw it on PS4 even if you were to be so inclined to. So would I buy this over the overly popular Samsung T5 drive? Yeah, I'd recommend it. Again, the speed's a little bit faster. It's a little bit bigger. Like I said, the color scheme's kind of nice. It has a sleek kind of look to it. The Samsung drive is a little bit more expensive as well too. Just about $20 if it's not on sale. So yeah, you're getting a pretty good bang for your buck if you decide to go with a Barracuda fast SSD. So with that being said, if you have any questions or comments, please leave that in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description down below. If I had missed something, or if you have a better way that you think I should be testing these hard drives, please let me know. I am willing to learn from all of you guys. But that's how I test drives, is just using them like a regular person would use them, and then throwing in a benchmark here and there just because. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me elsewhere, all the links for that are in the description. Also, I'm on Mixer under Lazy Tech Tony. I also have a podcast called the Still Recording Podcast. The latest episode is now live. You can check that out. And we will talk to you guys in the next one. Late.